A gun, however, was already in plain sight. CCTV showed Mustafa had a revolver tucked into his trouser pocket. Their path led them to an alleyway off Worley Way. Here, under the cover of the alley, they changed their clothes, leaving their previous attire behind. More importantly, they retrieved their weapons from the bags. They then exited the alleyway from a different point, emerging near Urquhart Close, precisely where the stolen Ford S-Max was parked. This vehicle, capable of carrying 7 people, had been stolen 2 weeks prior from Solihull, strongly suggesting it was taken with this very event in mind. The 6 men piled into the S-Max, setting off on a journey to Handsworth. Instead of taking a direct route, which would have taken only 10 minutes, they chose a deliberately convoluted path, extending their travel time to 45 minutes. This was a calculated move, intended to thwart any attempts to trace the car via CCTV later on. When the S-Max finally arrived on Linwood Road, it stopped close to Keon Lincoln's family home. Keon, unaware of the terror about to descend, was simply standing outside, talking to someone. Yusuf Mustafa was the first to emerge from the car, the revolver now openly in his right hand. Michael Ugachukwu and Tajgim Breckenridge, along with one of the unidentified men, quickly followed, each brandishing a large hunting knife with blades some 15 inches long. Dion Minto, seated in the rearmost part of the car, was the last to get out. Every attacker was masked. The ambush was complete. Keon Lincoln, sensing the immediate danger, turned and ran down Linwood Road, running for his life. Yusuf Mustafa, the gunman, was initially closest, his arm outstretched with the revolver. But it was Michael Ugachukwu who overtook him, brutally stabbing Keon in the back to a depth of about 5 centimeters. Keon stumbled, collapsing against a parked car, then veered across the road. It was at this critical moment that Yusuf Mustafa, standing on the pavement, fired the revolver. The first shot missed, but its impact was clear. Everyone present now knew Mustafa had a loaded firearm and was willing to use it. Keon, now on the ground from the stab injuries, was surrounded by the group. Mustafa approached him, stood over him, and fired a single devastating shot into his abdomen. As this fatal shot was delivered, Tajgim Breckenridge and Dion Minto stood close by, while Michael Ugachukwu watched from across the road. All of them, the court concluded, were party to the use of that gun. Even after Keon was shot, the attack continued. Tajgim Breckenridge resumed his assault with his large knife. One of the unidentified men accidentally dropped his weapon, and Dion Minto immediately seized it, continuing to stab Keon. As the others began to retreat towards the S-Max, Dion Minto actually chased Keon, who had somehow managed to get back on